Shalom, Yashala, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High Yahweh. I do so in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Yasharallah. Kol Holoyim Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Harakah Kodash. For blessing our elders with the spirit of truth, so that we may know. Shout out to the Akim and the Akwaf that's keeping the faith in the works. Y'all keep at it. This your brother Abai coming at you with more precepts. It's a lot. It's the book of Job, chapter 14 and verse 5. It says, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. Right? This devil only has a select number of days on this earth to do whatever it is he got to do to be the wicked. And according to the prophecies, that time running out sooner than later. Right? No, well, let me let this video play and I'll be back.
В ход пошел и ядерный шантаж. Речь идет не только о поощряемых Западом обстрелах Запорожской атомной электростанции, что грозит атомной катастрофой. Хочу напомнить, что наша страна также располагает различными средствами поражения, а по отдельным компонентам и более современными, чем у стран НАТО. И при угрозе территориальной целостности нашей страны для защиты России и нашего народа мы, безусловно, используем все имеющиеся в нашем распоряжении средства. Это не блеф. Граждане России могут быть уверены, территориальная целостность нашей Родины, наша независимость и свобода будут обеспечены. Подчеркну это еще раз. Всеми имеющимися у нас средствами. А те, кто пытаются шантажировать нас ядерным оружием, должны знать, что роза ветров может развернуться.
Right. Basically, what that man said was the daughter of Babylon keep playing, they gonna get burnt with nuclear weapons, and it's not a bluff. That's what he just said. He ain't bluffing. And according to the scriptures, he is not. Cause scripts say in Ezekiel 38, Russia gonna be the demise of the daughter of Babylon. Facts. Right? And the Most High has riled up Gog and Magog. And the Most High says that the daughter of Babylon gonna get burned with fire. And the Most High says that fire that's gonna burn the daughter of Babylon is gonna be hot enough to melt elements. Yeah, them nukes. Right? Now, I ain't saying it's gonna happen tomorrow. I'm not saying it's gonna happen next week. I don't know. Yahweh knows. But I do know the prophecies are lining up for what that man just said and threatened the daughter of Babylon with. Is lining up for that to happen. Facts. So, let me go to the book of, where I want to go? 2 Peter. 2 Peter. 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 10 says, but the day of Yahweh will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Right? That's a promise from the Lord. And it's going to happen. Right? And to be honest with you, can't wait for it to happen, because that means the end of the daughter of Babylon means the beginning of Jacob's kingdom, of the Most High's kingdom. Right? The promises to Jacob and his people Israel. Right? We are literally prisoners of war over here, man. On earth, period. Job 9:24 says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Right? The Most High calls a certain people the border of wickedness. And those certain people who are the border of wickedness have vowed death to Israel. Israel being you so-called black, so-called Hispanics, so-called Native Americans and all our brethren around the world, all the so-called Negro descent. So as long as you living in this earth under their rule, you will have a target on your back. I don't care how much money you make, what contracts you sign, none of that matters. Because at the end of the day, it's a spiritual thing. And even what's happening now with the threat of World War III, it's a spiritual thing. Can't stop it. It's written. All right? And call Lord Yahweh Shemi Hawashai by Shema Rakakodash for making these things happen, man. Because we tired. Just being real. Just being real. Tired of this whole nightmare that they call an American dream. Tired of it, man. All right, so let me go to the book of Zechariah. Zechariah chapter 14. And verse 1, it says, Behold, the day of Yahweh cometh, and thy spoil shall be divided in the midst of thee. Right? Verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. That man ain't bluffing. He dead ass serious about that. That man is not capping at all. Right? They got the technology for it. And when I tell you the daughter of Babylon ain't got no defense, I'm talking about they ain't got no defense for the weaponry that these dudes got. They still trying to catch up technology-wise to these people. Like weaponry, tech weapons, they still trying to catch up to what they already own. Right? And then they done linked up with the most technologically advanced nation on earth. Man, the daughter of Babylon is done. It's done. Done. Long overdue. Right? Script said they done had a perpetual hatred for us, meaning never ending. It will never end. The only thing that's going to end that hatred that this devil got for us is Yahweh. That's it. Right? And there's only one way that scripture says that hatred will be stamped out. It's going to literally be stamped out. Burned up. Right? Thrown in chains. Ruled with a rod of iron. And then ultimately non-existent. That's the only way that hate gonna leave. Right? It ain't nothing you can vote on. It ain't nothing you can love. None of that matters, man. Right? Thus said the Lord is all that matters. And what that man just said is straight biblical. He is not bluffing. Right? Let me go to the book of Psalm, and I end it here. It's a lot. Psalm chapter 58. And verse 2, it says, Yea, in heart you work wickedness, you weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. Right? The wicked. Right? Verse 7 says, Let them melt away as waters. Salah. Right. It says, Let them melt away as waters which run continually. When he bendeth his bow to shoot his arrows, let them be as cut in pieces. As a snail which melteth, let every one of them pass away. Like the untimely birth of a woman, or no, a stillborn child. Right? It says that they may not see the sun. The Most High gonna destroy these folk. Right? They shall melt. They will be burned up. And for the Most High's people that don't believe and don't want to do what they supposed to be doing, you're going to be right there with them. Right? Since you want to be what they say you are, you want to act like what they say you are, you want to live your life how they say you should be living your life, instead of how Yahweh tells you to live your life, hey, you will be considered as one of them. All right? At the end of the day, hey, that's between you and the Lord. All I know is Scripture says in Ezekiel 38, what that dude just said, he is not bluffing. He is dead serious. Right? And I say Most High willing sooner than later, man. Most High willing, they antagonize that man enough to go ahead and push the button and let it fly. For real, for real. So with that, Yahweh Shem outside Ratazah, these precepts in this video were edifying. Call Haloyim Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Bahashim Harokakutan Shalom Yashalom.